Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with another NBA preseason video. This one is a 7-game slate. My God. So we're getting our feet wet. We're getting warmed up for the regular season starting next week. So let's go. And every time he hears that the camera's on, you know who this is, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. Also bringing you guys that fire, right, Schroeder? He says, hell yeah, man. That's right. So we had a great night at the DFS Club, guys. Awesome. We love nights like tonight. It was just basically just keeping it simple, keeping up with the news. If you faded the names like Lawoke James and AD, I mean, and the Portland guys, except for McCollum, did okay. You should have cashed pretty nicely. If you've been paying attention basically to what's been going on in the preseason, it should have been a pretty decent night for you. So with that said, guys, if you want my lineups, you want my cheat sheets, projections, ownership, you know what it is, guys. DFSclub.com, DFS space, myself, Skywalker DFS. You get both of ours. You get all our content, guys. Excuse me, had some damn garlic tonight. You get every single sport: NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, Euro League basketball. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and pick your plans, guys. We are the cheapest in the business. We're starting a very brand new Discord next week, guys. We're just upgrading, just keeping it better and better for the members, guys. DFSclub.com. Come join the family. We would love to have you. All right. And guess what, guys? Guess who's also back? Draft Dashboard now has preseason basketball. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this. We can now do a DraftKings and FanDuel, but I can give you DraftKings prices, FanDuel prices, whatever you guys want. It's a blessed day. And by the way, it's only $1 for 30 days. My sponsor, Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet. You get access to all my save lineups, all my watch players, the cheat sheet, guys, the position optimizer, Draft Dashboard, guys. $1 for 30 days. All right, so let's go to the position optimizer. All right, so first off, it's already been word that Dallas is going to have a, quote, dress rehearsal, or damn near to it. What that means is they're pretty much going to play full run. So like Luka Doncic here, right? In a normal game, you guys remember he'll play about 35 minutes. So I'm guessing he'll play about 30 minutes. So Luka Doncic, guys, roll him out there. He played 30 last game. I wouldn't be surprised if he played like get down, buddy. At least 35 minutes, and he got 43 fantasy points, guys. I'm gonna fade James Harden here at 9-1 because James is he don't care. He wants to be traded so bad. Next up, John Morant, 8-7. I know he's pricey on DraftKings, guys. 4.7K more on FanDuel. My God. FanDuel, though, you can fit anybody over there. You guys already know that. It's getting harder and harder to fit people, though, on DraftKings. I'll tell you that right now. John Morant's been getting mid-20s minutes and been getting mid-40s fantasy points. So, yeah, we got to make some decisions tomorrow, but Luka, John Morant, and then we got Trae Young here, 8-5 on DraftKings, $2,500 more on FanDuel, less on FanDuel. Sorry, guys. I don't know if that's correct, the FanDuel pricing, but FanDuel doesn't matter. You already know. You'll have like $48,000 left over after you build your lineup. So we'll focus on DraftKings. So Trae Young, 8-5. Sneaky. Coming off a 32-minute game, 39 fantasy points. Like I said, that one game, man, he was just rusty. He had 22 minutes, 18 fantasy points. Dude had a long time off, so it looks like he got his groove back, guys. So yeah, Trae Young at 8.5K. Get him in there. Steph Curry, lots of good guards, man. Lots of good guards. 8.1K. This Warriors team is depleted. They have no choice but to play every game pretty much like a dress rehearsal Kind of. I mean, if it was regular season, Steph would probably be playing like 35 to 38 minutes. 28 minutes last game, got 49 fantasy points. Another one. He just had to get the rest off. So Steph Curry's a fine play at 8.1K. I mean, if you really want to play Harden, I guarantee you he will probably be very low owned. And if he does go off, you're probably sitting pretty, but I don't think it's necessary. Luka, I mean, yeah, I'll probably have 100% Luka, just like everybody else. Darren Fox at 7.5. I think the price is fair. Mid 20s minutes, both games. Again, he's due for a breakout game against Golden State, ranked 29th in the league, normally against shooting guards. 7.5. It's kind of a tough price point to get to. I get it, but definitely worth a look. DeJounte Murray, 6.6K. Mid 20s minutes, but he's a points per minute monster, man. 30, 25 fantasy points in his last two. DeJounte Murray's definitely worth a sneak peek. Next up, Markelle Fultz, guys. He's only 6K. 31, 25 minutes in the first two, guys. 20 and then 38 fantasy points. Now, will he get 38 fantasy points again? Probably not. I'd say, if he gets you anywhere from 25 to 30, he's solid, but they priced him up pretty good. So I'm kind of thinking that'll keep his ownership down a little bit. So, yeah, guys. Fultz, get him in there. All right. Up next, we got MCW, Michael Carter Williams. He's only 4.7, so we're starting to get to some value here at shooting guard. 24, 28 minutes in the first two, so mid-20s fantasy points in both games. So pretty solid, especially for 4.7K. Get him in there. All right. We got more value, guys. John Wall now at 7.9. It's going to be hard to get to him because you have so many good guards on this slate. I personally probably won't, because at this price point at 7.9, I'd probably just rather get up to the other guys. Even with Harden in, he's still getting 25, 24 minutes, still got 29 fantasy points. So, I mean, if you want to be super contrarian, he does have the upside. He does, but if Harden was out, I'd feel a lot better about it. But not really for me. All right, next up, Cole Anthony's worth a look. This kid right here, 19, 27 minutes in the first two games. Almost played 30 minutes last game. 14, 32 fantasy points. So 4.6. Look out for Cole Anthony. And I also forgot to mention D'Angelo Russell will be out tomorrow for Minnesota. So that's already been confirmed. So we'll get some salary relief there. So don't you dare be sour. All right, Anthony Edwards. So that's obviously a usage bump for Anthony Edwards. Only 4.6K. Played 26 minutes last game. He should get about close to 30, I would think, right? With no Wiggins. What do you got? 26, 25 minutes in his first two. First game jitters, got 11 fantasy points, and then 24. So he's just going to be trending upwards, guys. This kid is pretty freaking good. If you've seen him in college, man. So he's gonna make an impact in this league, and he's only 4.6K. And again, he gets a huge bump with that injury. Then you got Tyrese Halliburton, who the game before got 29 minutes, 34 fantasy points. However, right before the game, we did get word that he would be on a minutes restriction. 15 minutes, 10 fantasy points. Now, if Halliburton is in for a full run, we're looking at probably about 30 minutes. You got to get him in there at 4.4, guys. I think his ownership will be very low because people are going to think they got burned because they weren't up on top of those beat writers in that news. So Halliburton, we'll see what happens, guys. If there's any restrictions on him, we can't do it. We can't go there. All right. This is so good to use Draft Dashboard again. Let's go to shooting guard. All right. So Kawhi Leonard, no, the Clippers just spread the minutes out, man, to everybody. So not very high on the Clippers this slate. I'm going to keep scrolling, guys. Dylan Brooks is okay at 6'2", 22, 24 minutes. Had a great game last game. Damn near 40 fantasy points. I just don't like the price. I think that's way too much for Dylan Brooks. Other than that, I mean, He's in consideration. Josh Richardson. Now, remember I told you guys about was it Tobias Harris? No, Al Horford. Sorry, guys. Al Horford. I told you guys. He went out and balled today, and he only played the first half, got 30 fantasy points. I could say the same for Josh Richardson. Again, coming from Philly, a team that was really stacked in talent. Now he comes over here and he's balling out. He's getting his opportunity, especially that last game. Um, Minnesota don't play no defense, guys. And if Dallas is not going to have really a minutes restriction, he should get 30 to 35 minutes. He got 37 fantasy points last game on 29 minutes. So Josh Richardson, guys, at only 5'7", get him in there. Absolutely. Bogdanovich, guys. What did he get last time? 25 fantasy points. He does come off the bench. I just love these ATL guys, man. 26, 23 minutes. So even that's really good minutes for someone coming off the bench, especially seeing that this Atlanta team plays their starters a lot of minutes. So, but still, I still like this play at 4.8K. That's almost a free square right there. Get him in there. For someone to get you like mid-20s fantasy points, Kevin Huerter, 4.5K. 32 minutes, guys, last game. 23 fantasy points. You know, he's better than that. I'm just going to chalk it up to a poor shooting day. Basically, you give him 30 minutes again, he should get you about 27 maybe fantasy points. And at 4.5, that's definitely some good value. So Kevin Huerter, definitely get him in there. Love these Atlanta players. And don't sleep on these Washington players either. You got Troy Brown. Now, I know he's 6'4", but 33 minutes and then 21 minutes, 39 and then 36 fantasy points. So don't forget about Troy Brown. A lot of people won't go here because they don't trust this Washington rotation right now because basically they don't know where it's at. I'm guilty, but again, 36, 39 fantasy points. It's kind of hard to forget about him. Troy Brown, get him in there. All right, Lonnie Walker. So he started out last game pretty hot and then just kind of fizzled out a little bit. But he's only 4.5. Still got 26 minutes, 24 fantasy points. You know, if he gets about 30, he can get the 30 fantasy points. Started out hot and then just fizzled out. So he did get the minutes. He played most of the game. Little spurts, you know. But yeah, Lonnie Walker, that's good value at 4.5K. So it's pretty much going to be stars and scrubs, it looks like, guys. That's the way we're leaning here. Because it's going to be really hard to get to these mid-range players. All right, let's go to small forward. All right. Buddy Hield had a great game last game, but he's 7-2. I'll let others chase that. He had a great shooting day. He only had 23 minutes, guys. 31 fantasy points. So just a great shooting day. Dare I say Buddy Hield is very scoring dependent. Yeah. DeRozan, not on your life. Aaron Gordon, his minutes are going up. Hear me out here. 19, 16 in his last two. So you see he got a little 3-minute uptick. 28, 25 fantasy points. So if Aaron Gordon gets like 25 minutes here, he can break the slate, guys. But again, it's one of these price points, right? He's 6.6K. I think the ownership will be pretty low because a lot of people want, yeah, you know what I mean? So you're looking for low ownership in GPPs. Look no further than Aaron Gordon. All right. Next up, Rudy Gay. Pretty consistent in the preseason, guys. 26 and 20 minutes, 28, 24 fantasy points. So he can't get more consistent than that. He's at 5K. Houston don't play no defense. Get him in there, guys. Deandre Hunter, 4.7K. 26 and 30 minutes. 24, 26 fantasy points. So definitely one of those players that have been very consistent here in the preseason. So get him in there, guys. Let's see, who do we got next? Kyle Anderson. I know he don't get that many minutes, right? 19, 22 minutes. But he's gotten 28 and 32 fantasy points, and he's only 4.9K. Atlanta don't play no defense. So Kyle Anderson, man, get him in there. I think he's going to have a good year this year. Sneaky good. I think Memphis is going to be sneaky good. Then you got Devin Vassell. Sound like goddamn Vin Diesel. 4.4K. Look at his minutes, though. 24, 31 minutes. 32, 26 fantasy points, guys. Devin Vassell. Just think of the Fast and Furious right here. Get him in there, guys, at 4.4K. Yeah, Houston, again, don't play no defense. And San Antonio's been running them, man. They want to see what he's got. We already went over Anthony Edwards. All right, so let's go to Don't You Dare Be Sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. Power forward, because it's a new day. Yes, it is. And I always do that, guys. When it comes to fantasy sports, because I always say, don't you dare be sour if you didn't cash today, because tomorrow is a new day. That's the beauty about fantasy, daily fantasy, guys, right? All right, so you guys can't tell. I'm so excited. John Collins, sound like you're, remember what I used to say, guys, for you longtime viewers? Sound like, by the way, if you're new, I almost forgot, hit that subscribe button. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button, thumbs up, thumbs down, and leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think, man. I've been reading your comments. I've been loving them. Even the bad ones, right? Even the bad ones. Like I say, man, if I wish I had a crystal ball and I can tell you who's going to get how many minutes, but I don't. It's the preseason. The preseason is a dogfight. All right. So again, I can give you what I expect, and so far I'd have to say I've been pretty good, right? I mean, how'd you guys like that Al Horford call? My God, right? Nobody else was talking about him. But yeah, guys, we can do me a favor, do that. That really helps out my channel. And I can keep coming out with all this awesome content. All right, so power forward, John Collins. Sound like your grandpa's mixed drink here. I'll take a John Collins on the rocks, please. 22, 28 minutes. His minutes went up. 31, 34 fantasy points. 7.4K. Won't bust your bankroll. John Collins. Sound like a mixed drink. Get him in there. Next up, Dano Gallinari, guys. I know, right? 5.9K, though. He's under 6K. 20, 27 minutes. And look at this. 34, 35, 24 fantasy points. Yo, don't sleep on Dano. Especially at 5.9K, guys. Next up, really like this play here. PJ Washington, 5.1K. Doesn't need that many minutes, 1923. And if he gets a minutes bump, which I think all these guys will, a little bit, those that we already know Dallas is going to go like full, they're going to go balls deep, right? I think the other teams have no choice. I mean, it's such a short postseason. They're going to have to keep adding more and more minutes to these guys. So give PJ Washington 25 minutes. He'll get you over 30 fantasy points. Got 31 last game, and only 23 minutes. So PJ Washington, guys, get him in there. We already went over Rudy Gay, Deandre Hunter. Marvin Bagley is only 4.1K. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? Whoa, there we go. Hold on. I need my cheers. Wow, you know, wet my whistle. That's what she said. So Marvin Bagley. Here's the thing. He's coming back from the flu. That's it. He's not hurt. 15 minutes last game, 14 fantasy points. The Warriors have absolutely nobody down low, right? They got a bunch of kids. I mean, they're pretty good, but we all know what Bagley can do. So that's just way too cheap for him, guys. I expect him to get at least 20 minutes at the least. So Marvin Bagley at 4-1, definitely, guys, get him in there. Like I said, that's a free one. Let's see who else. We already went over Vassell. Trey Lyles is okay for salary relief, 4.1K. 28 minutes, 24 fantasy points last game. Let's see. And then Jonathan Williams, guys. How about this kid? Give this kid 25 minutes last game, gets you 28 fantasy points. And he's bare minimal, guys, 4K. So Jonathan Williams, it's like this rotation, right? We're going to see who Washington rolls out tomorrow. If they give Jonathan Williams a start again, I think he's definitely worth it, especially at bare min, guys. Might be another free square there at 4K. All right, let's go to center. Center, especially on FanDuel, guys, because you only can pick one center. This is really pretty much what makes or breaks your lineups, right? DraftKings, you can kind of get away with it because you can put one in your, you can load up, you can put two, one in your utility, one in the center spot. So Jonas Valanciunas is 8.4K, a little too rich for my blood, but I just wish he got more minutes. 21, 24 minutes, but 27, 38 fantasy points. That floor game's coming, and I don't want to be there paying 8-4 when it does. So I might pass there. I really like Vucevic, guys. 25, 33 minutes, 40 fantasy points in both games. He'd be shooting like this, and they'd be dropping. He'd be grabbing rebounds like this. So get yourself some Vucevic at 8K, guys. He should be the most expensive in my opinion, but hey, I don't make the prices. Right, Schroeder? We don't make these prices. Next up, Hassan Whiteside. This isn't the old Hassan Whiteside. Guess what? He doesn't have to share minutes. 5.7K. He only had 14 minutes, 31 fantasy points. So this is the Hassan Whiteside we all love to see, right? 5.7K. Just give this man 20 minutes on this new team. He'll get you damn near 40 fantasy points at least. Again, against Golden State, they ain't got nobody down low. It's going to be the Whiteside Bagley show, guys. So we'll see what happens with the minutes, but I think he'll get an uptick too. So if you want to roster both on DraftKings or put one in power forward, one in center, I mean, definitely go for it. I wouldn't be afraid to roster both. Both should eat tomorrow. You got Clint Capela up next, 5.5K, 20, 27 minutes. So his minutes went up 25, 30 fantasy points. Not bad. Good cheap play here at 5.5. Excuse me. My God, I sound like freaking. Never mind. People get butt hurt, man. You can't say nothing no more nowadays. People can't take a joke. It's just like Jesus. All right, next up, Boogie Cousins. I played him last game. I'm glad I did. 21 minutes, 33 fantasy points. That's what Boogie does, man. Blocks, steals. He'll make your life a living hell out there. I know, guys. He's not really known for his defense, but 6'5", it's kind of a gamble. You just hope to God he gets a little bit more minutes. His minutes have gone up. Hopefully he gets 24 to 25, and he can definitely get you 30 again. And he's always low owned. Always. People are always nervous to play him in the postseason. And, rightfully so, because you never know. Thomas Bryant, 6.3K. All right. I mean, I kind of don't like the price tag. 32, 21 minutes, 52, and then 25 fantasy points. So kind of all over the place there. I'm not going with Marquise Chris. I know he had a great game last game, but it's Marquise freaking Chris. All right. I'm a Warriors fan, so I know what I'm getting. Those of you that played him, you lucked out. I'll just say that. All right. You lucked out, you lucky dogs. And that's going to do it, guys. So let's go to can we go to the optimizer for this? I don't know if it's up. Yeah, I can't do it yet. Oh, here we go. Look at this. So you go to the optimizer here. You can get a GPP and a cash lineup, by the way, but it's waiting for projected ownership, which is awesome with Draft Dashboard, guys. So these are some of my picks here. It's a great one. Fultz, Brooks, Gay, Bagley, Vucevic, Trae Young, John Collins, Kevin Huerter. That's not bad. I do want Luka though. Got to get Luka in here. Got him. Yeah, that's one of my favorite memes of all time. Got him. So we can go stars and scrubs, like I said, guys. Ain't no shame. All right, so what's the lowest I picked here? Halliburton. Let's say Halliburton we get word he gets full run. All right, we can throw him in there. We can probably do better here. Kyle Anderson will save us 100. Deandre Hunter 4.7. I like Edwards. Gotta love Edwards. Let's see. Bagley, like Bagley. Vucevic, love Vucevic at center. Am I going to leave Bagley here? I mean, yeah, I am. But here, let's go down to one of my value plays at utility. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Or did it already pick them for me? I think they already did pick them for me. Ah, they already did. That's okay. We'll make this work, guys. I mean, there's a lot of heat on this lineup. I might have to sacrifice John Collins here. No worries, guys. We can do Aaron Gordon, Troy Brown, Dano, Josh Richardson. There we go. Now we're under. We're under by like what? 1.2K. So we can pay up somewhere. So Halliburton here. Let's see if we can get somewhere better here on shooting guard. If not, we'll just go to utility. Let's see. We can go Bogdanovich, Michael Carter Williams, which I do like. Well, let's give Lonnie Walker a look here. All right. So Doncic, Lonnie Walker, Anthony Edwards, Bagley, Vucevic, Trae Young, Josh Richardson. This is looking good, guys. So now we can pay up at utility. And you can make any lineup on FanDuel, guys. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Ooh, just missed Whiteside there. Just missed Whiteside. That's all right. We'll play Bagley, though, so it's all good. PJ Washington, love this play. Here we go. You still got $500 to play with, but you're kind of getting an idea here of what I'm looking at. Got both the guys I wanted from Dallas that are going to get the minutes. Like Lonnie Walker, I like Edwards with the injury. I like Bagley, Vucevic, Trae Young, PJ Washington, guys. Let's go. Let's get this bread. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Again, thank you all so much for the views, for the subs. I was thinking about doing live streams, but you know what? Everyone's watching DK DFS, so why bother? Go watch his. I mean, he's doing good things over there. So yeah, so I'll just join you guys and watch his live stream. But I might do a live stream. Who cares? There's only 5 fucking people in here. At least my members will be in here, and we'll get this bread. So check out my NFL video, guys. Again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, that like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And don't forget, you want my lineups, my cheat sheets. It's right down there on the bottom of the screen. Ownerships, projections, and this is for every single sport. We still got plenty of NFL. Everything, guys. I got European basketball going. It's a full-time job, let me tell you, but we have so much fun. Every day is a marathon. DFSclub.com. And Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. I just noticed like my eyes are always like, look like I'm stoned. These lights are so bright, and it makes me just like, whoo, I can see why people think I'm stoned all the time. My God. Don't get old, guys. Don't get old. All right, so let's say a prayer for everybody. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Say it with me now. Don't take shit from nobody. Next time you see me on here, I'm gonna see a plastic surgeon tomorrow. You're gonna see me in my face. I'm gonna be like this. What's going on? I'm gonna get one of them facelifts. No, hell no. I'm gonna age gracefully. All right, y'all. Take care. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow.